Good evening, guys. Same process as yesterday evening. We'll take questions from English-speaking media first, and then some towards the end from Spanish. Somewhere to start, please. To the front here.
Hi, Pep. First of all, can you tell us a bit about Haaland's injury, and also what was the game plan? What was your intention to get from the game without being able to use Erling?
The game plan was extend the game plan. Erling yesterday tried to training for the last action against Newcastle, the last minutes. Apparently, with the images that we have done, is fine, but it was discomfort walking, and when, for example, with the stairs, and we spoke yesterday, this morning, I said, I'm not ready, I don't feel good, I'm not ready. So, but that's happened, and we tried the plan. It was extend the result that we brought from Manchester as long as possible, and of course we conceded the goal so early, the injury from John, and a little bit what happened this season, and we could not defend well the movement that he react Mbappe's, from being stopped and attacking the space. We didn't defend, and it was a bit more difficult. So, but the best team won. They deserve it. We have done a good, I think, group stage in Champions League seasons, arriving finals and winning and losing, but semi-finals, quarterfinals, we behave really well. But this season, in all competition, we have not been good. And I have the feeling that the previous season, the fourth time, we were better than them in the previous three, but this time they have been better and learn. And this is the benchmark in this competition. That team, the physicality, is a team. I have my feeling that when we play against them, every season I've been better, but this season is better than, because they can run like always have done with the pillars up front, but they can make a long possessions when they make high pressing. His dynamic movement when we defend deep, solidarity, defend really well. So they deserve it. It's learn. And what you have to do is accept it and move forward.
Hi, Pep. Just sort of wondering about your own emotions, how you're feeling to be knocked out of Europe now, and you you touched on it a bit, but how you reflect on the campaign as a whole, because the group was difficult even before this game. I mean, where do you feel it's all gone wrong?
No, it's okay. Accept the reality. They were better. So at football, you can compete. Sometimes when the previous season, when we were out playing outstanding, it hurts more, I would say, that, for example, today. So I was born always I ask for my teams, or for football, it's difficult to say, alas, the team who deserve should win all the time. And football is unpredictable. It's not only sports that cannot happen. That time happened. In the past, didn't happen. So let's accept it, and is reality, reflect how is our team in good things we do, because in teams, in games like for example Newcastle, that the physicality they have is extraordinary. Everybody knows how Newcastle good team they are. We are able to control them and do it, and this is what I wanted. Don't let them run much, have a long possessions, and the moment we can punish them. It happened maybe, of course, it was at the end of the game. They were not much focused the last 5, 10, 15 minutes in the game, but we have more alone position, but we didn't threat much. They defend really deep in the middle block, really well. In the duels, they are fantastic with and without the ball. And when that's happened, it's just to accept it.
Right. With the defeat, the manner of the defeat, and how good you said Real Madrid are and were, can this Manchester City team, does it need to be rebuilt, or can these players build together and get better?
We have time to think about it. Now it's easy to say it, but after that, it's not the point. So it was a game, like again, the 2-3, and at home, it was hard to swallow. To bring the result here is not easy. But even with good result, I know how they are able, they are good. So, and with time, the team, the club, and everyone is going to, to accept what it is. But now we have 30, 40 games for the Premier League to try to next season to be here and to improve. So nothing is eternal. So we have done nothing. So we have been unbelievable unbelievable, and we have to try step by step to get better than from today. Yeah,
Champions
absolutely.
League. That's your goal now.
No, absolutely. So we cannot win the Premier League, and FA Cup of course is there, but we are in the Champions League now. We have 30 games, and we have to be top 4, top 5. I don't know what will be the there to try to be here again. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Pep, you've had to do this already on a number of occasions, but how do you lift this group? You talked there about the Premier League, qualifying for the Champions League, because obviously you have a massive game coming up at the weekend against the team that's the top of the table in England.
No, now is the Champions League is competition that is nice, but we have not been good, not just today. So all the competition. So with the problems I was not able to find the stability, to bring the games along. It happened many times. Premier League today the game, so we won. Try to to defend. I was expecting in the first minutes Madrid be more aggressive. The first action they were there, and try to to extend the game. A bit longer than to happen. It's not easy, after 5 minutes and after second goal also early, it's not easy to get back.
Take some questions in Spanish, please, guys, over here.
Hola, Pep. Rubén.
Hi, Pep. Rubén Cañizares, ABC. So in the last 8 seasons, you have won 6 Premier Leagues. You have left your footprint in English football. What reading can you do? Why does this doesn't happen? This doesn't happen in Europe? Maybe you've said that maybe the best team doesn't move on. Maybe that could make the difference between winning Premier League and not doing that in Champions League. What's your opinion about it? I disagree. I think that we were not in Europe 12 years ago. I don't think that we've been amazing in Europe in the last 8 seasons. Sometimes we've left because of some details. We've been knocked out because of that. But this is a very emotional competition. But I can't have any... first year Monaco knocked us out, and every single year we've been very close. And I think that, it's difficult maybe to say this, or maybe it's difficult for you to understand, but we've done very well in the previous years against Real Madrid. We've been very close. We've played amazing games against them, but we didn't move on. We didn't go through. We've had very good seasons, but they've been better. So we have to wish them luck. But of course, I'm a Barcelona supporter. I would prefer that this was not the case, but we have to accept it. When a team is better, you have to accept it and you have to congratulate them. Hi, Pep. Good evening. Anton Meana, El Larguero, Cadena Ser. You've said that Real Madrid is better. What did you like from Real Madrid? What was better compared to previous years? Maybe Vinicius with Mbappe, Asensio, Valverde. What do you like of this Madrid compared to previous seasons? Well, the best thing that it has, it's that they have a very good dynamic. Their individual quality is very good. Even with rivals next to them, they have the capacity of keeping the ball and to give continuity. That was a little bit difficult for them on the previous seasons. It was more difficult in terms of transitions. Now they are able to hurt you and they are able to score goals with passings. 3 strikers... like, for example, Bellingham is amazing in every sector, so they get in touch in that area. So if they pass a long ball, they get the second ball. And if they get it, you are totally exposed because they have the ball. It is a team that, the feeling that I had in the previous years is like, maybe we can this and that. But this year, I think that I have the feeling that they've grown, and not only they do some things very good, they do many things good. So, Melchor Ruiz from Cadena COPE live for El Partidazo. Real Madrid has been better in both games. This has been acknowledged. Maybe if they play at this level, maybe they are favourite team to win this competition. They always are one of the favourite teams, but of course there are other teams that that are having a very good season, but they always are favourite. I think that they will be in this competition, and there are other teams that are playing very well. Liverpool, for example, has had a very good season up to now. Barcelona is amazing. Paris Saint-Germain with Luis Enrique has taken a great leap forward. But of course, they are one of the favorite teams. Thank you.